Imagine your team made it all the way to the grand final, only to be obliterated by over 80 points. For fans of the Sydney Swans and Port Adelaide Power, this was their sad reality. Sydney vs Geelong in the 2022 grand final, hoping to repeat their 2012 heroics and clinch a 6th AFL premiership. Well, Tom Hawkins isn't going to let that happen. He makes his mark on the grand final early, by pushing off Tom Hickey in a ruck contest and nailing a snap.
It's a lot of ball, no scores. Hawkins from the boundary throw in. We know how good he is.
But nobody expects that a short while later, Hawkins will do the exact same thing. This time with a checky.
The All-Australian boundary umpire throws it back in. Once again, Hawkins with an inside-out slider.
To say the Geelong crowd's going crazy would be an understatement. Will Hayward understands that Sydney needs to ruin the Cats' momentum ASAP, and so he crumbs a pack and kicks a crucial snap that gives Swans fans something to cheer about.
Happily to a dangerous spot. Ground level, Hayward! Sydney get there first!
Enter steeplechaser Mark Blitzovs. He wants in on the action, and he does so with a strong mark over Luke Parker before bagging Geelong's third goal.
55 metres out, long ball. Stanley should mark this, and he will. Going to run around on the left boot, does that now for their third goal. They have got it.
Hayden McLean broke the Swans' silence by taking a clever one-handed mark and adding 6 points to their tally.
This game, it seems.
Ryan Clark. There we are!
But Sydney's struggle didn't end there, because Tom Hawkins went on to earn himself a free for a hold against Tom McCartan, and of course, he nailed his set shot.
Dangerfield again with brilliance. Hawkins gets a free, I reckon, out of this. Right through the middle.
Now, Callum Mills had struggled to make an impact in the first quarter, but after he took a mark on 50 and kicked an important captain's goal, the Swans looked ready to bounce back from the huge deficit they were facing.
Reid does not look right at all. Warner running to half forward, jams it to the skipper. Can the skipper ignite something here? I reckon he has.
It's nearly half time and Geelong hold on to a mighty 42-point lead. But Isaac Heaney cuts this lead down by taking an unbelievable low-reaching mark and kicking his set shot that narrowly scrapes between the goalposts.
Kids are here today, love this day, Warniers. Happily flicks it. Now McLean. Did that go far enough? Sneaks it through.
Geelong are now in front by 36. The second half begins with an outlandish mark attempt from Isaac Smith over Errol Goulden, and the ball spills to the ground. Tom McCartan ends up with the footy, but he's way too slow to dispose of it. Mitch Duncan catches him holding the ball and adds to the Cats' tally.
Gets the handball away just. Blitzarves, end on end. Smith, Cameron, McCartan, gone. Back out over 40 points.
Shortly after, Isaac Smith scores his third goal of the match, and the Cats lead by 54.
Dingle. Now Smith, he's already got a couple. He's got another one. It is raining goals.
But the Swans must have some fight left in them, surely. Well, the scoring continues when Jake Lloyd takes a risky kick out that ends up with the ball in the hands of Tyson Stengel, who kicks an easy snap through the big sticks.
10 goals, turnover again. Dangerfield comes through with strength, gets it to Stengel. Another one, Cats.
And from then on, the goals just piled on, with the highlight being Tyson Stengel kicking an insane 4 goals.
It's extraordinary. They have blown the Swans away.
And in the end, Geelong won the match by 81 points, leaving Swans fans devastated.
And celebrate this champion team that has delivered you your 10th premiership.
Now let's venture into the past, exactly 15 years into the past. The 2007 Grand Final is the Power's chance to win the club's second ever premiership, one that they'll fail to capitalise on. Cameron Mooney sets the tone of the match early, with a spectacular mark in the goal square and a straight set shot.
Pounding down again, Nathan Ablett bolts to the goal square, and that's the target. Mooney as well. It's all set up for Cam. He can let it go. He takes it. It's under pressure. First blood to the Cats.
Steve Johnson adds to Geelong's excitement with an inside 50 mark, before playing on and kicking the goal.
Selwood on the ground, normally has an impact. Mooney likes his chances. No, he disguised it beautifully. And Steve Johnson, another one who the Cats will be hoping gets up today. The two big guns have started superbly.
Warren Tredrea wasn't happy with these goals, and so he responded with his own set shot goal after David Wojcinski pushed him in the back.
Wasn't 15. The veteran laid with a cool head. Puts it in the right spot. Motlop's got it. Tredrea's got it. Even he couldn't stand up with that tackle, but he was pushed. And he will line them up.
Needless to say, it sent the Port crowd into a frenzy. Gary Ablett fought back by intercepting a terrible Port kick-in and slotting the goal.
Again, there's a turnover. And Ablett, the little genius, drives it home.
Geelong were now in front by 13 points. But that wouldn't last long, because shortly after, Sean Burgoyne received a brilliant rock tap on the burst, weaved around a Geelong defender and cut Geelong's lead back down to 7 with a simple snap.
Haven't got a chance to settle.
Yeah, they're dropping short consistently too.
Not good enough.
Getting in each other's way. Here's Burgoyne. The Panther strikes.
Suddenly, everything changed. For the next half an hour, 22 Port players vanished, and Geelong scored 7 goals in a row.
Megamans for the fall, and Steve Johnson can take it and make sure of it.
Selwood sold it beautifully and sets up Bartell. Not a big goal kicker, but he's got one to go with that Brownlow.
Brown, Corey Enright, out for Little Stokes. Quick to give it off. Steve Johnson for his third.
He's a star. Ling, he was almost dead there. He's done well. Rook's a chance. From inside of 50, Slapsy Maxi. Their team. And he stretches their lead, would you believe, to 41 points. Probing ball for Nathan Ablett. Pushed. Free kick. It's going to be another one. His first kick of the day is another Geelong goal. They lead by 47 points.
He kicked a point after that. I wonder what his son will do. He won't make the same mistake. It's beyond 50 now.
When power players finally resurfaced, they awoke to a 53-point deficit. Chad Corns wasn't just going to let Geelong bully Port, and so he broke the cold streak with an outstanding pack mark and set shot goal.
Corns receiving and giving to Symes, who bombs it for Chad Corns, and lovely clean pair of hands to 28. Chad Corns kicks the goal.
When Port entered their halftime huddle with only 27 points on the scoreboard, hopes were not high, but the game wasn't over just yet. Warren Tredrea's late third quarter goal gave the Power a glimmer of hope.
Placing it now, hoping for a tall forward. Brogan is there, Motlop is down, and Tredrea waits and goals.
Then, at the end of the fourth quarter, Sean Burgoyne joined in with a goal after he burst away with speed and kicked a goal on the run from 50. But sadly for Port fans, his goal would be the Power's last. When the siren sounded, they had lost by 119 points. They'd let everyone down.